Again, members of the House of Representatives Committee on Privatization and Commercialization gathered to look into the long-pending debt issue and sealing of NACFA office in Lagos by ANCOM due to indebtedness to Sky Bank.
Start with the Ministry of Defense. From yours, can you speak to your submission? Can you give us just a little summary of your submission? You are owing NACFA money, or you are not owing them money? What are you doing to resolve the money you are owing them?
And it was agreed that all the people that have compensation issues that are less than 100 million should be paid off. And then the balance of the money should be paid on pro rata basis to all the remaining persons that may have more than 100 million and above. And when we did that, they were paid 125 million as being their own share from that amount.
We have stayed action. We have not done anything. And that is still our position. This matter is before the Supreme Court. And as such, we are respecting the decision of the court to hear the matter to its logical conclusion. That is the position of our concern.
After listening to the presentations made by the parties involved, members who attended the meeting kicked against further delay.
Chairman, it's like they're not saying they won't pay. They're not saying they're not owing. They're only saying we don't have money to pay. And their source of money is budget, parliament. Have you put in specifically money for compensation tied to them if you appreciate the hassles, the problems they are going through? You're not paying with interest. If I may ask you, 2 billion naira in a fixed deposit for 2 years. Of course, you know what the interest will be. What arrangement are you doing to secure this money? I have seen the intention, Chairman. On that note, thank God AMCON is hearing. AMCON has quizzed them that they are owing. Government is also owing them, frustrating them without interest. Man, we'll all meet court one day.
If we allow that property to remain there till 2023, when that court we had, are we fair to Nigerians? I'm telling you now, the matter is coming up on October 2023.
Even when you got communication from the president and the National Assembly, you seem to be crying more than the bereaved. You seem to be more interested in the interests of the country than even those of us who already know and are constitutional arms of the government to have advised you in this regard, and you felt that you would jettison and disregard our advice.
In the face of the law, it looks very, very dangerous for investing public, somebody who had gone to take 3-point-something billion. Now the question is that, is the valuation even right? That's the question. Then is the compensation that you have said you want to pay them, why are they not paying them as at when due? So sir, I want to believe that we'll be looking at the possibility, because for me, I would like to start to look for a solution. The first solution is that, okay, if you have agreed to pay 2 billion as a compensation, in whatever name or taxonomy that they are using, let us see how we can push that money for payment. And if this parliament can assist the Minister of Defense to get it in the budget based on your request.
The committee called on ANCOM to unseal the NACFA office, Bureau of Public Enterprise BPE, to pay the long outstanding debt of 189 million owed to NACFA. They also asked the parties involved to settle the case out of court.